Hello and welcome to this video where we're going to work on factoring. The goal of this one is to factor by doing the difference of squares. Now let's take a look at what this word or what these words mean. Difference means subtraction, and squares in math means something that can be written as x squared. Or watch this, x in parentheses squared. Okay, now we've already dealt with these and we call these sort of like a special product, where if we saw something like a plus b times the quantity a minus b, we discovered that when we FOIL, the inside terms, the inside and the outside terms cancel each other out, and there's a shortcut where we just go a squared minus b squared. Well, we're going backwards. We're starting off with a squared minus b squared, and we have to go to the left. So, start off with a simple example. Let's say we have x squared minus 121. This is a difference of squares because, again, we have a subtraction sign, and then we have something that can be written as a perfect square. So, for example, this is just x squared, and this is 11 squared. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put those values, x and 11, in my parentheses, in my binomials, and I'm just going to put a plus sign and a minus sign in between them. The order in which we do this doesn't matter, so we could have them rotated, but we have to have the square roots of these things, so that's why, again, we're going to have 11 and x in there. Now, let's kick it up a couple of notches and show you some different looks. We could have something like 9x squared minus 1. It looks a little bit weird, but this is 3x quantity squared, 1 squared. And so again, I'm going to take these pieces and I'm just going to put them in my parentheses with different signs between them. So 3x minus 1, 3x plus 1. Again, the order in which I have these signs doesn't really matter. All right. Now, let's make it a little bit harder, shall we? Let's say we have something that looks like, let's have some fun with it, right? Okay, let's go 45x to the third minus 5x. Now, we look at this and like, whoa, that's not a difference of squares. But what I am noticing is that I can factor out some stuff here between 45x to the third and 5x. I can take out a 5x. So I'm going to factor that out. And what I get now is, how do I go from 5 to 45? Times by 9. X to the third is x squared. Minus, and then what do I need to multiply 5x by to get 5x? 1. Wait a minute. We've seen that one already. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to rewrite this with that. And so what I end up getting, the 5x comes along for the ride. All right, it's still there. And then in parentheses, I'm going to times it by 3x minus 1, 3x plus 1. And there we go. We have our difference of squares kind of in several different forms and several different looks. One final look just to kind of show you. We're good, just kind of cover all our bases. Let's say we have 9x squared minus, let's go 25y squared. We can even have a variable over there on the right-hand side or on both sides. It doesn't matter. Same idea is going to apply though, because this is still 3x squared, and this is 5y squared. So I take these pieces, I put them in there. 3x, 5y, 3x, 5y, and make sure I have differing signs between them, and I'm good to go.